Co-author of Good Energy and co-founder of TrueMed, Calley Means, joins us now. You'll probably be with him while you go in there and crack heads together, Calley. What are you going to do specifically to make America healthy again?
I can say we should all be celebrating that for the first time a major presidential campaign is talking about childhood chronic disease, is talking about soil regeneration, is talking about fixing our food supply, to some of the loudest applauses I think Donald Trump has heard at a rally. I mean, this is a very good sign, Jesse. And I think just taking the lead from these two men, there's really three pillars of a Make America Healthy Again policy. The first is let's get the corruption out of the scientific guidelines. Why is the USDA taking 95% of their advisors taking money from food companies? Why are the majority of NIH grants going to conflicted researchers? Why is 75% of the FDA drug approval program funded by pharma? The second is let's stop incentivizing toxic things for our kids. Why is the top item on food stamps Coca-Cola? Right? Why are there still no guidelines on nutrition for federal school lunch subsidies? And the third that President Trump and RFK is talking about is opening up flexibility for Americans. This is a core point, Jesse. Americans aren't trying to be overweight, diabetic, have heart disease. We have orders of magnitude higher rates of those conditions than people in Italy. We're not lazier than Italians. We have the bad incentives. We need to stop the one-size-fits-all system that shoves a drug down our children's throat when they have prediabetes or have high cholesterol. We need to open up spending on food, on exercise, on root cause interventions with HSAs, and that's a core part of their strategy as well.
I love that strategy. The three pillars, we'll memorize it and recite it back constantly, Calley. When you're saying that these big food industry people are funding the USDA, what does that mean? They're funding governmental regulators?
Jesse, the reality is that in America, we listen to the science. We follow orders pretty well. And a key document is the USDA nutrition guidelines. That's 20 advisors, and 19 out of those 20 take direct payments from the food industry or the pharmaceutical industry. 40% of the advisors President Biden has appointed have actually taken money from the maker of Ozempic. You'll have to explain that one to me. It's very simple. Every viewer would just assume those conflicts are already banned. They're not. With one stroke of a pen, and I would urge President Biden to do this tomorrow. He should. This is a bipartisan issue. But a president with moral clarity can take that corruption out of our nutrition guidelines.
All right. So he cancels that, and now all of a sudden you get to appoint whoever you want. Are you going to be appointed? We should appoint you. We should appoint some healthy people that understand how corrupt it is. And then what kind of blowback are we going to get from big food? Is big food just going to throw Twinkies at us? What should we expect the pushback to be? Because it's going to be harsh.
Big food is the lifeblood of nutrition research. There's nothing more profitable in this country than a sick kid. There's going to be a lot of blowback, but that can be overpowered with voters' voice and with presidents with moral courage. And we are putting personnel lists together, and this is a very positive development from RFK and President Trump.
All right, I agree. Thank you so much, Calley Means. You're now pretty famous. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.